Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this videos, I'm going to explain a material about note taking in consecutive interpreting. Alright, seperti yang telah kita ketahui dari video sebelumnya about definition of consecutive interpreting is a process of interpret speech from source language into target language with certain time intervals. Nah, jadi di dalam consecutive interpreting ini terdapat jeda waktu yang mana dalam jeda waktu tersebut interpreter melakukan suatu kegiatan yang disebut dengan note taking. Note taking is one of the essential skills in helping interpreters to remember the many utterances and main ideas in the interpretation process. Note taking is a skill that an interpreter must have, especially in consecutive interpreting situation, where there is a pause in each interpretation, so that's where note taking is needed. Jadi consecutive interpreting dan note taking adalah suatu hal yang tidak bisa dipisahkan. Note taking adalah sebuah kemampuan yang harus dimiliki oleh seorang interpreter, terutama di situasi consecutive interpreting. Alright, after we know about the definition consecutive interpreting and note taking, now we are going to talk about note taking methods. For the first is use symbols and abbreviations. Use symbol and abbreviation is used by the interpreters to record important information briefly and effectively. For example, using arrows to show relationship between ideas, abbreviating common words like W for with and many more. Use symbol and abbreviation can be adapted to suit the interpreter's style. Nah, jadi metode yang pertama yaitu menggunakan simbol dan singkatan. Kita bisa menggunakan simbol seperti panah untuk menunjukkan sesuatu atau menunjukkan korelasi antara dua hal. Kemudian bisa menggunakan abbreviation, singkatan. Seperti contohnya singkatan menulis W for untuk kata with, dan masih banyak lagi contohnya. Simbol dan singkatan ini bisa disesuaikan dengan style seorang interpreter itu sendiri. Number 2 is outline scheme. Schematic outlines help interpreters to visualize the structure and flow of ideas in a speech. Number 3 is keywords. Keywords help interpreters to remember key information when they interpret. Keyword can use color coding, bolding, or underlining to highlight keywords so they are easier to recognize when they look at their notes. Number 4 is diagram or pictures. Diagram or picture to note relationship between concepts or ideas. This method helps in visualizing. Number 5 is using columns or tables to organize information in a structured manner. They can create columns to record information such as name, numbers, or main points. Number 6 is practice and writing speed. Efficient writing speed is an important skill in the note taking. In the note taking method, interpreters must practice speed and accuracy in writing short notes so they don't fall behind in recording important information. Nah, jadi di yang keenam ini seorang interpreter juga harus melatih kecepatan dalam menulis agar terlatih untuk menulis dengan cepat supaya tidak tertinggal oleh pembicara. Number 7 is adaptation to personal style. It is important for interpreters to find the methods that best their needs, and that allows them to efficiently record and recall information when interpreting. Nah, jadi adaptasi dengan style pribadi ini sangat penting untuk interpreter karena membantu mereka menemukan metode mana yang mereka merasa cocok dan mempermudah mereka dalam proses interpreting. Alright, now let's look at the pictures. For the left is a pictures of a student's notes, and the right is an example of an interpreter's notes. Okay, alright, the difference is that student notes are definitely full of writing, while interpreter's notes only contain abbreviation and symbols that represent sentences. Nah, jadi terlihat sekali perbedaan dari kedua gambar tersebut. Ada gambar catatan mahasiswa dan catatan seorang interpreter. Tentunya perbedaan terlihat sekali di dalam catatan seorang mahasiswa cenderung full dengan tulisan, sedangkan di dalam catatan interpreters hanya berisikan sebuah simbol dan singkatan yang tentunya simbol dan singkatan tersebut merepresentasikan kalimat yang tentunya disampaikan oleh pembicara dan ditulis oleh interpreter dengan menggunakan simbol dan singkatan yang mereka mengerti sendiri. Alright, there are benefits of note taking for interpreters, such as for the first, note taking can reduce stress. The second, note taking can assist short-term memory, and number 3, note taking can facilitate logical delivery. Okay, that's all materials about note taking and consecutive interpreting. For the conclusion, note taking is an important aspect that is difficult to separate in the world of interpreting, especially in consecutive interpreting. Note taking helps capture and remember the essence and important details of speaker's speech.